how are you doing? Well, this one hurts me to talk about, but there's some lessons that you can learn, so we're going to talk about it. Wendy Williams, my girl Wendy, and you'll find out why she's my girl in a minute. My girl Wendy and her brother Tommy got into a war of words, we'll say, on the interwebs. He said, she said, back and forth, and we're going to look at that today. And we're going to look at some of the lessons that you can learn for yourself in how to deal with family issues, family drama, and how to even conduct yourself on the interwebs. But before we do that, I'm Dr.D-Nice serving you pop culture seasoned with wellness and wisdom. If you're not already following me on Instagram, what's up? You need to. Every day, well, Monday through Friday anyway, I always give good wellness tips in the stories. You get to see my crazy life, me and my boys, my husband. Sometimes we make a appearance because he's not really into interwebs like that. But definitely at the end of every day, I always have some wellness tips, how to eat, how to manage your body, how to exercise, how to manage stress, anxiety. As a matter of fact, the first week of every month, all the tips are related to anxiety and depression. You gotta follow me on Instagram. Dr.D-Nice, and the name is in the comment, in the description. Yeah, it's in the description below. And body hacking classes, registration for March classes are now open. If you want to get to health gain and your ideal body size, let me, a physician, help you sign up for body hacking today. Information on how to sign up will also be in the description. Let's get into it. Wendy Williams. If you live under a rock or wherever it is that you live, you may not know who Wendy Williams is. But if you're a regular person moving around with the rest of us, you know exactly who she is. Miss, how you doing? That's how she greets everybody at the top of her show. She has been a staple in finding out the tea on what's going on with all the stars. She's been doing it for years on the radio, and she made the switch over to TV several years ago and has been doing a bang up job of it. I think a few years ago there was some people like, cancel Wendy, and she was like, that's not gonna happen, because we needed her to tell us the truth about what people are doing. And of course she prides herself in not being out there with the Hollywood elitist. She lives in Jersey chilling by herself, so she has nothing to lose by sharing with us some of the things that stars get into. Anyway, a few years ago, though, she actually ended up being the tea, the subject of a lot of gossip bloggers, because unfortunately, her husband of almost 23 years started cheating on her and had a mistress. They actually had a whole baby, and it was a sad time. You could see how it was affecting Wendy. A whole lot of things happened, but you could really see how it was affecting her. And of course, during the the quarantine last year in 2020, her and her husband divorced. And unfortunately, during that time, her mother died. And you may be like, Dr. D-Nice, why you on Wendy cool? Listen, Wendy is my girl. I watch her every single morning when I'm eating my breakfast. I get to work, I've got a whole routine, get to work, get my breakfast ready, and I sit down and I watch Wendy. I guess that's my pre-game, pre-scene patience thing that I do. And I just watch her, because all her shows are available to be watched on YouTube, and I watch it. And, I do have to tell you, so I have a whole routine on YouTube, and this is just a quick aside. I watch Shallon XO. Who are the other people? Kevin Samuels, he has some interesting perspectives on life. Ben Shapiro, he has some interesting perspective on life too, and interesting voice. I just like videos that are long and people are just talking when I'm charting. Those are the people I listen to when I'm charting, and when I just want to sit down and watch some videos and just get my mind off doctor stuff, I will watch Wendy Williams and the Impressive Channel. And there are a few others scattered in. Maybe I'll do another video telling you my YouTube routine. It's not like huge, but I have a routine around YouTube. Anyway, so that's why I'm so into Wendy. I like her. It's just entertainment for me. I don't know. Should I be all into this gossip thing? It is what it is. But the other day during Corona, her mom passed away. Sadly passed away. Her mom, she loves her mommy and daddy, because that's what they call them, mommy and daddy. She calls her parents mommy and daddy. She loves them. Her mommy and daddy, her mom really passed away. Her mom had a special seat in the front row of her show that she really doesn't allow anybody to sit in. And her mom passed away, and this is where the drama began. Her brother took to the interwebs and was like, why you didn't show up to mommy's funeral? Daddy is so sad. And he went on the interwebs saying this, like, why you couldn't call her? We're gonna talk about that. And then Wendy got on her show. I was there trying to eat my breakfast, watch Wendy on Tuesday, and what she just said? She talked about her own family? She's like, you don't want me to start pegging you for the person you are. I don't know what she was insinuating, but she was talking about just trying to share some of her brother's secrets. He's like 53 years old. I can't remember if that's older or younger than she is. You let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you know. But all that went down, and then she responded on his show, and then he came back again and started going into the details about how she didn't do this and the third around the funeral. And then she came back and was like, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this. I was at the wake, and this happened with me and my husband, and you were trying to get in a fight with somebody else, and my ex-husband broke it up. And it was just listen, it was a cringe moment, because we're gonna talk about it. And so I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, how convenient that this would happen right now. Wendy, Wendy has a lifetime documentary coming out within the next few weeks, I believe. And her brother has a podcast coming out. Is this like a stunt or something? Because I don't know, their family, she always says her family is really close. I don't know, I hope it's a stunt. I really do, because to see this on the interwebs like this, I don't think it's a good look. But doesn't matter. Let's go into what you can learn for your own personal self. 3 lessons I have for us to learn, and we're going to go over one of them. Okay. First lesson is, are you ever too old to call your parents mommy and daddy? I call my parents mommy and daddy. How old am I? I'm 49, and I still call them mommy and daddy. So I don't think so, but you let me know in the comment section below. And of course, you know that's not one of the main lessons I want to learn, but I have to throw that out there. All right, let's get to the main ones. 1, not everything needs to be all up in the interwebs. I know keeping up the Kardashians have us believing that all our family drama needs to be out here. It started with, what was that? Real World from MTV. They started a whole reality TV thing. But guess what? Y'all don't think that's real, right? Those things are scripted. Don't be having your family drama out there thinking that you're doing the whole keeping up with the Kardashians, MTV, Real World, Real Housewives of whatever. Those things are scripted. You would ruin your family's relationship trying to be a star out here on the interwebs. Don't do it. Don't do it. I remember, sometimes I'm walking with my husband, or we're sitting down having a quiet moment, and I was like, I really wish I had my camera. I'll put it on Instagram stories. Or I'm walking with my kids. Ooh, I should sneak and do something and put it on stories. I have to stop myself. Well, it's okay to have some private moments. It really is. And one of the things I'm saying, you know what? If it's gonna affect somebody else other than you, and there's a lot of things that we think don't affect other people. So really ask that question. If it's going to affect somebody other than you, think twice before you post it. Get some permission. Make sure they're in it with you. And bottom line is, don't share everything. It's okay to hold something close to your chest. So that's 1. Not everything needs to be out there on social media like that. 2 is, second one, do not judge another person's grieving. Her brother was out there judging Wendy's grieving, saying she didn't come to the funeral. Wendy said she went to the wake. I don't even know what is what. But let's say she did not go to the funeral and she went to the wake and all that went down at the wake where her brother was trying to wrestle and fight with somebody. Let's say all that is true. Let's say all that is true. Wendy, probably after going through all that stuff last year, I don't even know what her brother is going through. I don't know him like that, but we know a little bit about what Wendy was going through last year, just a little bit, because we don't know the woman. Let's just be honest. We don't know any of these people. We just know a little bit of what is shown out there. But we know she was going through a lot. And who knows, maybe that could have triggered something inside of her when she saw this happening. Maybe just going to the wake triggered something inside of her. We don't know. You know, the stages of grief, we have anger, we have denial, we have bargaining, we have depression. Then you have acceptance, and those don't go in a complete circle. They kind of bounce all over the place. One minute you're in denial, next minute you're bargaining, next thing you're accepting, okay, it's gonna be all right, and next minute you're mad. Why did this happen? It just goes all over the place, and who knows why Wendy, whatever happened at the funeral or whatever. We don't know what stage of grief that she was in. Her brother put out almost like, it felt like a judgment that you've done this to our dad, you weren't there, and this woman had a loss too. So be very careful when you're judging how people grieve about things, how your expectations when people have experienced a loss, because different people, we're all individuals, we deal with things differently. The best thing to do is just go to them and ask them, where are you with this? I'm checking in with you. How can we support each other? We both lost our mommy. What do we do? Something like that. Communication, right? And then the third thing is when they go high, or when they go low, you go high. Michelle Obama said it, you know it. And there was a whole lot of going lows between Wendy and her brother, and not a lot of going highs. I mean, it is dear what it is. That could have ended, everything could have ended when her brother made the statement. She didn't have to say anything. She really didn't, but she did. She has a platform. She's known for the tea, and I think she probably was like, you know, it's going to be out there, because apparently her brother was like calling up the blog saying, I got some tea on Wendy. She knew it was out there. Maybe this is my platform. I have the opportunity to take control of the situation and make a statement. She made a statement, he made a statement, then she made another statement, and I think it's done now. Who knows? But it could have ended from the brother's statement. Just let it go, make a private phone call. Ring, ring. Hey, Tommy, I don't really appreciate what you said. What's up with that? What you got? Or Thomas, even before he took to the interwebs, he could have been like, ring, ring. Wendy, you know, why didn't you stay for mommy's funeral? It really hurts. Dad's heart is really broken. Something. This is not interweb stuff, and they don't have to take it so low. When they go low, you go high. You take kindness, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Love, all of those things. But I understand, sometimes, you know, you're embarrassed, you're hurt, and you take to the interwebs and you're trying to air out your stuff in the court of public opinion, which, oh Lord, what are we going to do with us and this whole living our lives in social media thing? Anyway, that's what my take on it. 3 things. Not everything needs to be up in social media. Don't judge another person's grieving. And when they go low, you go high. All right, tell me what you think in the comment section below all about this. Mommy, daddy, do you use mommy and daddy? What do you think about all of this interweb stuff? Wendy, I love you, and I'm sorry that you've gone through all this. Thomas, I don't know you. I'm sorry you lost your mom. Let's take these things off the interwebs, okay? All right, remember, I got you. Peace and love. Can't forget love. See y'all next time. Bye.